Right here, Dominic. What's the business? Get this shut up real quick. Alexa, yo, right on time. I'm cooking. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Get this shut up real quick. Shut up in a couple points. Wait. Get this shut up real quick. What's up, Dan? Man, I got sick, man. Straight up. That was crazy. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I got sick again. Man, I'm just starting to feel good. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds. Patty, cousin Patty, how you doing? I was sick the whole. I was good at 12 o'clock yesterday, Patricia, and at around 1 o'clock, I got sick. I got real sick. I'm just now starting to feel good right now. I got real sick. I'm eating sunflower seeds though. Let's get a screen pulled up here. Kelton, yeah, I had a good holiday, man. I was sick, man. I was straight. Yesterday when I did a stream, I got sick. So we got 9 games today, right? I was saying it wasn't my favorite, but at the end of the day, there's some spots here. Today, I'm probably gonna be using. I'm going to be on the books a lot more. Altering up some props and stuff, man. Today might be a look ahead spot for me. Let me see what's tomorrow. Tomorrow we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. Yeah. Not my favorite games tomorrow either. So let a couple more people get in here, but at the end of the day, we'll figure it out. All right, Patty. Real quick, man, Curry did do that, didn't he, man? Shout out to Derek Lively, man, on that double last night. Kind of like saved my night. Yeah, man. Maxi, man. Maxi. Ooh. Maxi was Maxi it didn't look too good for Maxi yesterday. It did not. All right, well, let's jump into it, right? Let's jump into it. We got 9 games today. If anybody got some plays, make sure you drop them. Your favorite play, or whatever the case may be. You know, it is what it is. Igor, happy holidays, Igor. Happy holiday. All right, so hey, Igor, I mean, sunflower seed. All right, first game on the docket here, we got Brooklyn Nets, right? What's up, Throwback? First game on the docket, we got Brooklyn Nets. Yes, sir, sunflower seeds. Yep. I took an L, but that last play that Derek Lively kind of helped save me, man. But I still lost on the day yesterday. How I lost, I don't know, but it is what it is. That double saved me. I was chasing at that time. I was chasing. Yeah, no problem, fam. No problem. That's what we do it for. All right, like I said, these teams just played a while back. Brooklyn Nets at Detroit Pistons over under 228 in this spot here, right? I would say Jalen Duran, my guy, probably back tonight, I want to say. Let me see. They really need him. It says Durant has been sidelined since December 6th and has appeared in just 6 of Detroit's last 19 games. While he's expected to play Tuesday, Durant will likely face strict restrictions after missing so much time, right? So restrictions here. So he'll be faced with a couple of restrictions here. On the flip side, I might sound like a broken record, but on the flip side, I might sound like a broken record, but we can't deny it, right? Detroit giving up blocks. They're the number one in giving up blocks in center position. And number 3 in giving up steals to the center position, right? So that's going to be let's see. Okay, I don't have them in my best slip. So let's go over here. That's going to be Nick Claxton, right? I might just tip my expectation on Nick Claxton's rebounds and stuff because he's gonna see some rebounders today. But looking at his steals and blocks, his last 5 games, his steals and blocks sitting at 2.5. He's 100% to this number. His last 5 games, so that's something to look at there. Head-to-head versus this team, he's 4-6 to this number, including back-to-back, and they played on the 23rd of December. So Blocks and steals I want to play for Nick Claxton. He's another guy for that 1-1-1. So he's a guy you can look at for that 1-1-1, right? His assist prop come out at 1.5. In his last 10 games, he got an assist in every game except for 3. So if they have that 1-1-1 available for this team, Nick Claxton is up there. So Nick Claxton, you'll get a plus 164 for him for the 1-1-1. Mikal Bridges is probably a 1-1-1 guy. Thompson might be a 1-1-1 guy. So there you have that, right? Next play I'm looking at here was Spencer Dinwiddie, right? Dennis Smith Jr. He comes back and takes up a little some of his minutes and stuff like that, but assist wise, last time these two teams played, he had 7. This team does give up assists. Okay. They rank 25th, as you can see right there. An assist allowed to the point guard position. So if you feel like you're going to get that assist prop, I can talk you off of it, right? So Spencer Dinwiddie's assists are in play there, right? Like I said, it just feels like a day where I want to tease some stuff down. So I will be doing alternate props on the books, right? Let's see. That's it for this game that I had put over to the side. Honorable mention was Cameron Johnson. His points and or threes. Head-to-head versus his team, he's been scoring pretty good. He only played 2 times versus his team. But he had 18 points and 15 points in the threes. If he gets hot, he'll stroke him. He's 50% to this number versus this team, right? I was gonna add Bridges, but I can't. I ain't doing it. Man. I've been doing good without fucking with him. I probably just ain't gonna mess with him, right? But he's a candidate for that steals and blocks. Last time these two teams played, he had 1 steal and 1 block. The points for him, he had a good game shooting. He had 29 points last time these two teams played. So I couldn't talk you off of that, especially if he sees some defense from somebody like Bojan Bogdanovic or something like that. He should be able to burn him up. But that's about it for me in that spot right there, right? K points and assists. K's got to go hard too. Jeremiah Jones, I'm going through it right now, bro. Thompson rebounds. Yeah, I just ain't been going through it. It's too much, so many moving parts and stuff like that, man. I don't know, man. Durant coming back. They don't know what they want to do with the power forwards and stuff like that. I just don't know, bro. I don't know. He's a hell of a rebounder, though, I'll tell you that. Next game here, Washington at Orlando at Washington, man. Orlando on the road, right? With the 238.5 over under in the spot. Washington getting a few. Washington are getting back DeLon Wright, right? Something about that motherfucker. They get DeLon Wright back. This motherfucker is he's a good defender, man. Especially when he wants to be, but he's a good defender. I've been watching him throughout his career, knowing he's a good defender, right? So at the end of the day, it's a couple plays that kind of catch my eye here that I'm skeptical about going to. You know, the top play I was skeptical about going to is Franz Wagner. Smash spot here, right? Because as you can look at the small forward position, Washington giving up the most points to the small forward. Washington giving up the most rebounds to the small forward. Washington give up the most assists to the small forward, right? You couple that with the fact that last few games, he's been balling. Last few games, he got 24 and 29 points versus Milwaukee there. Then head to head in this matchup, he dropped 31 points back-to-back games right here, 11th and 29th versus Washington. So, you know, everything's been lining up right there. You know what I'm saying? Shit's been lining up right there. So Franz looks like he takes care of the business versus this team. It's just that I don't know, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna go there, man. But I'm giving you guys what I got. Everything lining up, right? I might just tease them down, you know. The point per hour sitting at 23.5. I might just tease them down, but like I said, back-to-back games, 21 points apiece. 31 points apiece, and like I said, you know, as far as points, Washington giving up the most points to the small forward, most rebounds to the small forward, most assists to the small forward, right? Do with that information as you will. Now, Paulo, them the only two guys I'm looking at, truthfully, tell you the truth. Now, you can look at Wendell Carter. But I didn't see what his minutes looking like. Wendell Carter, what his minutes looking like. So let me check his minutes real quick. Wendell Carter, right? Right, see, he played 16 minutes versus Indiana, 21 versus Milwaukee. I gotta see his minutes. I gotta see what his minutes looking like. His minutes need to get a little bit more solidified for me. They do have Gogo Batadze coming behind him, so it is what it is. Paulo, these guys are probably next. Probably, let me see. Paulo had recently he had a bad game versus them, and then a get back game versus them head to head. He had 6 points on the 29th. Then on the first, he bounced back with 28 points. Him and Franz will be the same, the highest usage players. Those are the two guys that I'm looking at on this team here. I ain't looking at nobody else, truthfully. Tyus over 12.5. Couldn't talk over that. Y'all, we all know what Tyus been doing. He been balling. Hey, how you doing? What you doing, bro? You finna go to work? You at work? You off work? What you doing? Tyus, right? Let's see what Tyus been doing. We already know Tyus been balling though, man. DeLon Wright is back. Oh, you off? Okay. So DeLon Wright is back. I don't know if we'll see a change in minutes. I don't know who that's going to affect, but he has been balling. He has been balling. And typically, I do like to target this. Team here. Okay, love you too. Bye. I do like to target this team here. Point guards here. Orlando Magic. They right outside the top 10. Defending point guard position there. All right. But that's about it from this game, man. It's just the crazy type of day today, right? Next game here, Minnesota Timberwolves at Oklahoma City Thunder here. To try to keep it a little bit what I'm looking at here is now who's in the best spot to me here? I want to say first, let me see what's on Twitter real quick. Let me see about injury news here. Embiid out Wednesday. Damn, he got an extended stay. ABC. Okay, Alex Len available to play. Malik Monk in. All right. Okay. Minnesota Timberwolves, Oklahoma City down here. So who I like here, man, is going to be who I think is in a really, really good spot here. It's Karl-Anthony Towns, right? Power forward. I mean, right now we know what power forward is doing to this team. Rebound wise, they're giving up the fourth most rebounds to the power forward spot. Now I couldn't talk you off of a double-double for him here. Let's see. So I didn't add him to my player pool there. I feel you on Kuzma points. I'm just fading. I ain't even going there. But I can see Kuzma getting there for sure. Just not on my radar. Just ain't somebody I've really been betting on all season long, and it's hard to tell like who's gonna pop up where. But Kuzma been balling though. But I'm not going to his points. I'm just gonna leave it alone. They are at home though. Yep. What was I saying? Tyus jump? No. Karl-Anthony Towns, right? Yeah. Like I don't know, I'm feeding Karl-Anthony Towns in this spot. If I'm the coach or whatever the case may be, I'm feeding Karl-Anthony Towns in this spot here, right? Points wise, his points sitting at 21.5. He's 50% to this number. On the season, last 10 games, head to head. He didn't hit it last time, but he did hit that double-double. Head to head, versus this guy's rebounding wise. His last 2 games, he's got double-digit rebounds there. Last 2 games, he got double-digit rebounds there. So I couldn't talk you off of that. He's 50% to this number versus his team. I can see him getting at least a double-double. So I lean. I haven't made it official yet, but I lean towards a double-double for him. They give you a double-double at plus 100 right now. I'm going to add that to my picks right here, into my best slip over there. But they give you a double-double for him at plus 100 right there, right? Paulo and Friends, 0 points. You must have been talking about, you must be saying 20 points. And then Rudy Gobert, Rudy Gobert's going to be out there, right? So, I couldn't talk off his rebounds, whatever the case may be. He's definitely should be at play here. If I can find him, Rudy Gobert. Where we have that double doubles here. He's 4-5 to this number in his last 5 games to this team. Rebound prop for him. He's it's sitting at 13.5. He's hit this number in 3 of his last 5 games versus this team. And his points, he's 4-5 to his points line, which is 14, right? So double double is you'll get a double double for him at a parlay piece at a -210. I'll toss that over there for a parlay piece at a -210. So that's what you could look at there. Just things that's supposed to happen. I'm not worried about. I'm not even going to stress SGA 33, 34, 35 points and none of that shit. I'm not going to stress none of that shit. I'm just going for things that's supposed to happen. Like I said, I'm going to be altering some shit down on the books anyway. I'm not going to be betting a lot of straights today. A couple of straights that I've already taken, but other than that, it is what it is. I overslept today. I hate to miss early lines. And I was sick. I just started feeling better about an hour ago. About 2 or 3 hours ago. I had just started feeling better. So I don't know, man. I don't like to. I don't know. I was off today, man. Just leave it at that, right? Next game here. Next game we're gonna talk about here is going to be the Utah Jazz and the Utah Jazz. This game here is just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Whatever you want to do here, just Utah Jazz. One person starting, one next person ain't starting. Like, Wemby went through shoot around. Of course, I would look to Jazz winning this game some type of way, but you gotta wait to see who's all in and out and who's starting and everything. This game is wild, man. I guess it's Utah Jazz or nothing for me in the spot. I'll figure out props when I figure out who's playing, man. Keontae George supposed to be playing. You got Claxton in. You got a lot of shit, man. So be safe out there. That's all I can say. Memphis Grizzlies at New Orleans, right? So right now in this one here, we have an over under 230, right? Man. Hold up. I'll be right back. Hold on. Let me see something. I go get that ginger ale, man. That ginger ale keep me right. Woo, shit. I don't drink pop like that, man, or nothing like that, man. That shit, we knocked the tears out of my eye. All right, okay, so, damn. Yeah, so how what I was looking at here, I know I had seen I know on PrizePicks I had seen the points, rebounds, and assists for I see the points, rebounds, and assists for Jonas Valanciunas as sitting at and I got another hour left on that. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger there. He's been looking pretty good versus this team. let's see. I had 2 plays from this game set to the side, and it was let me see. I have them right here, right? I had let's see, Jonas Valanciunas. Now it's a couple ways that you could, if you like it, it's a couple ways that you could look at it, right? So his last 10 games, he's 7 for 10 to this number. That's his rebound line sitting at minus 130, which is a 10.5. That's one way, right? His points line is sitting at 14.5. He's 6 to 10 to this number at a plus 102. You can also look at the double-double, right? That might be the way that I'm probably looking at, because you get the double-double at a minus 135. He's 8 for 10 for this number in his last 10 games. Head-to-head versus this team, he's only 2 of 10, but he's gotten it back-to-back, right? That's this year. All the rest of these games back here was probably Steven Adams and shit like that. But this year, he's 100% to this number this year to versus this team, right? And you'll get the double-double at a minus 135, or you'll get the 11 rebounds at minus 130. I'd probably settle out for the double-double and just go for the double-double, right? So that's one prop that I'm looking at here. And then the next prop that I'm looking at was going to be CJ McCollum over on threes, right? He's 6 of 10 to this number his last 10 games. Versus this team, he's 5 of 8 to this number, including his last 3 games. He's hit 6 threes apiece against them in his last 3 games, right? So let's get it, you know. I'm taking the over 2.5 threes for his ass. They're just gonna have to crack me, and like ain't been cracked before. Pause. So you know that's the deal right there. John Morant and all those guys and Baines and shit. Oh, the other play I had was another 1-1-1, right? Here's another 1-1-1 for you, right? Jaren Jackson Jr., right? Let's see, blocks and steals and da 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 da. Let's just look at head-to-head versus this team. So he's got 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, 5 blocks here, 4 blocks and 1 steal here, 6 blocks and 3 steals here. You get the drift, right? The 2.5 steals and blocks, he's 90% to this number. One of my favorite plays of the day right here. He's got to be a 1-1-1 candidate here, right? So there you have that. Let's see what we got here. 1-1-1. Jaren Jackson, a plus 152, right? Who else was that I had up there for the 1-1-1? Who else was that I had up there for the 1-1-1? Let me see. Oh, let's see. That was the center, right? Yeah. Let's see. Nick Claxton, right? 1-1-1. All right. And this is head-to-head right here, right? So you can look his steals and blocks is 2.5. So that's where I'm at, right? That's where I'm at with a couple of these plays on this one here. Now, granted, like I said, the Ja Morants and all this shit, them motherfuckers, they in play for sure. I'm just looking at what I've been looking at. That's how I'm looking at it, right? Now let's go. Let's go to the next game here, right? Oh shit! Houston Rockets and Indiana Pacers. We got an over under of 238 in this spot, man. So you know what we like? We like pace. So definitely a pace-up matchup for Houston Rockets, as they play 28th. They 28th. They slow. They play slow, right? Going up against Indiana, they're the second fastest paced team in the league. So there you have that. So the pace should be there. The pace is there. Now, pace up, when a pace up matchup, there comes baskets and shit, right? So I don't know, man, if I'm learning the hard way or what, but I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I have bad luck when it comes. I ain't gonna say bad luck. Sometimes I don't know, man. When you playing certain teams like the rebounds and shit, sometimes the rebounds don't even be there, bro. I don't know, man. But one of my favorite plays today is gonna have to be the rebounds and assists. Shit, excuse me. Points and rebounds for you know what? I have it over here. Let's see. Jabari Smith, right? It's gonna have to be the points and rebounds for Jabari Smith. Last 5 games, his number is steady rising. Last 10 games, he's 410 to this number, but of course, his number is steady rising. Last 5 games, he's been getting it in, especially the last 3. Head to head versus this team. And this was last year. He had 30 and 12, and then he had 12 and 8. I lean towards the over there now, but I'm thinking about splitting it up. Truthfully, I'm thinking about splitting it up, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might end up playing all 3 of them, man. I might play his rebounds. I might play his points, and I might play his rebounds plus points, man. I might split them up. And then his double-double is not out of the realm of possibilities there. You will get a double-double for him at plus 110. He's 3 of 10 to this number in his last 10 games. But, it is what it is. What's up, Pat? What's up? What's going on, my guy? How you doing? Right now, give you guys an overview. You know what's going on with this here, right? Indiana giving up the most points to the power forward position. Third most to the That's good, KJ. That's good. The points wise, third most. You gotta play him, man. You gotta play him and play him straight, man. That's major key there. Play him straight. And then they give up the points to the shooting guard position, right? Now, Fred VanVleet is an honorable mention here for me. Assist wise, on the pace up matchup, it's just Fred just been. I might just stay away. From assists, but he's supposed to get there this game. You know what I'm saying? Him and Halliburton should have an assist off in this one here, to tell you the truth. But we'll see. Right? We'll see. He goes out there and get 4 assists versus Dallas and 3 assists versus the Pelicans. 15 assists versus Atlanta and 17 versus Cleveland. Like, what's up with that, man? So over here, I had his assists and his threes set to the side, right? His assist is not 8.5 on 8.5 at that. And then his 3-pointers right here, I had that set to the side at 2.5. You could always take a stab at his threes always. Right, KJ, yeah, for sure. I got J Val's 10-5 rebounds early for a bumped. I said I'm gonna settle for the yeah, okay, right. On the books, I'm gonna take his double-double. Fred VanVleet. For those who didn't know, which I've already know, because I have been monitoring. Fred VanVleet goes out there and gets blocks. For people who don't know that, right? He does get blocks. He's 9 for 20. He's a possible block and 1-1-1 guy. So he's a possible 1-1-1 guy, right? So outside the usual suspects here, you can look at Miles Turner for points. Here's another guy that I was. You can look at him for points, man. His points sitting at 15.5. Alper Sengun is not the best defender, right? And head-to-head in this matchup, he's hit this number. He's hit this number all last year, last 2-3 years. He's hit this number versus this team. So couldn't talk you off the points for Miles Turner, and or 1.5 threes. You can look at that. Halliburton, his assist prop, like whatever you want to do with that shit. And then Miles Turner is, believe it or not, he's definitely a steals and block candidate for sure. But he's a 1-1-1 guy as well. Okay. He's got back-to-back games with 4 blocks and a steal, and head-to-head in this matchup, 7 blocks last time these two teams played, and 1 steal. 4 blocks and 2 blocks in the steal. His blocks of steal set at 3.5. It's pretty high, but he's gotten there in this matchup, right? So he's another 1-1-1 guy, okay? So let's see. I'll put the 1-1-1 guys over to the side, right? And they don't have that prop out for this game here. Oh, there it is. Miles Turner at a plus 194 too. Interesting. Definitely interesting. All right. Let's see. Next game. Alper Sengun, his points are in play. Okay, don't get it twisted. His points are in play for sure. Favorite play from that game probably gonna be points and rebounds. His points and rebounds for Jabari Smith. Okay, Atlanta Hawks and my Chicago Bulls. Okay, let's see what we got here. Injury news. Black, Suggs, Franz, Bancaro, Carter Jr. There you start. Donovan Mitchell questionable. Ingles out. Suggs available to play. Kuzma in. And Embiid out. Okay. All right. So Jalen, what's his name? Jalen Johnson. He's back, right? That's interesting. Yeah, he's back now. Jalen Johnson. Because he's not on the books or whatever. Let's see. So before I get into anything, I gotta let you know that he's a 1-1-1 guy, right? So Jalen Johnson, he's got a block. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. He's got a block and a steal in every game except for 1, right? I mean, except for 3. So let me see. He's not up yet. Along with Caruso. Caruso is a 1-1-1 guy. Okay. Patrick Williams is a 1-1-1 guy. And Jalen Johnson, okay. So it's a bunch of 1-1-1 guys here, okay. Now, yeah, Jalen Johnson. I want to know what type of minutes restriction or whatever he's going to be on because they really needed him. I know they really needed him. So I know they're glad he's back, right? CJ Hunter is out too. He's going to miss a couple weeks. So I know they're glad to have him back for sure. Now, as far as this game here, we can look at let's see. Okay. I had Clint Capella, right? I had his double penciled in, and you could look at multiple different facets. You could take his points, you could take his rebounds, or you could take his points and rebounds, or his double, right? And keep an eye out on Vucevic. It's a possibility Vucevic don't even play, and if Vucevic don't play, then you could look at the double for. You could look at Drummond for sure. You know what I'm saying? Drummond is a monstrous rebounder. Okay. So he's got a double. Clint Capella's got a double in 6 of his last 10 games. Head-to-head versus this team, he's got 6 or 7 to a double. So he lives in double land versus my Chicago Bulls. So, you know what I'm saying? And that's 6 straight doubles versus the Bulls, okay? Looking at his points versus Vucevic, his points sitting at 12.5. He's hit this number in 5 of 7. And his versus Vucevic, and his rebounds are sitting at 10.5. He's hit this number 7 straight versus Vucevic. So his numbers look pretty good versus the Chicago Bulls. So I've got all of that shit added to my player pool. Okay. So however you want to look at it, I couldn't talk you off of it, right? What else did I have over here? I had Trey. Trey Young's double. He's 8 of 10 to this number, which is a parlay piece at minus 210. But you can take his individual numbers if you want. I just wanted to point that out. He's 5 of 7 doubles to Chicago Bulls. His assist prop sitting at 10.5. He's had monstrous assist games versus the Bulls. He got 13 assists in 3 of his last 4 games versus the Bulls. In last 10 games, he's got 13 assists better in 4 straight, and double-digit assists in 6 of his last 7 games, right? So he's just been in fuego. In 7 of his last 7 games, he's got double-digit assists, right? So that automatically puts his double in play for sure. So I can't really talk about anything for those 2 guys there. Atlanta, a pace-up matchup for the Chicago Bulls. I always talk about pace. The Bulls are down here dead last in pace, right? Dead last in pace. So Atlanta, they 5th in pace. They like to get up and shoot the threes, right? The Bulls, shooting guard. They give up the most threes to the shooting guard position. They give up some threes in some other areas as well. But yeah, and then the rebounding department here, the Bulls give up the most rebounds to the power forward position. That'll probably be Jalen Johnson, right? So Capella's going to go out there and rebound and do his thing regardless. Jalen Johnson's going to go out there and probably have himself a game in the rebound category. However, we don't know what type of restriction Jalen Johnson's probably going to have. Then you got Bogdanovich, who's just been in fuego, right? He's just been on fucking fire, right? Like, he pulls up to the gym with 2-3 threes already, right? So it's going to be an interesting game here, man. It's going to be an interesting game. It's going to be interesting to see who they put on Bogdanovich. Probably going to end up trying to put what's the boy name? I don't know. We'll see. We will see, right? Bogdanovich off the bench. He's 7 for 10 to this number right here. 20 points or better in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his last 8 games. And of course, he's been on fire from beyond the arc. 4, 10, 4, 3, 4, 6, 2 versus Memphis, right? So couldn't talk off any of his numbers there. Head to head, he's got 3 threes or better versus this Bulls team in every game in his last 7 games, right? His props in at 3.5. He's 5-7 to this number versus the Bulls. This is a head-to-head right here. So there you have that, right? The Bulls props and stuff like that. I mean, it's whatever. Whatever you want to do with the Bulls, just do it, man. I was looking at Vucevic rebound prop. I have interest in Vucevic rebounds prop. But at the same time, I got a feeling Vucevic is probably going to be out, right? And then so I'm just like tempering my expectations with that right there, right? But Vucevic has had a good time in the rebound category versus his team here and there. 10, 17, 11, 10, 12, 20, 17, right? He has double-digit rebounds versus this team in 6 of his last 8 games. So the double-double has been there for him in 6 of 8 for sure. And that about sums it up for me right there for right now. The Rosens and all those guys, they points and stuff like that, they are in play in this matchup. Atlanta is not the best defensive team here. So we could probably see sparks fly. Kobe White, it is what it is. It's gonna be one, right? It's gonna be one, right? Next game here. Now these last 2 games I didn't even look at, man. Who'd you say? CJ points and assists. CJ. Who the fuck is CJ? Points and assists. You got me with the CJ. But yeah, these last 2 games, I didn't really look at it. Well, I do have interest at just looking off the back. Man, leave me alone. Yeah, CJ McCollum for sure. I get tunnel vision, man. Y'all got me on that one. Y'all know I'm bad with names. Shout out to throwbacks with the play. Points and assists. Oh shit. Ain't nothing funny, Patrick. um, what do we got here? Now we know for sure. I'm looking at Aiden right here, man. Straight up. As long as he keeps his hands to himself, I'm looking at Aiden. All right. I'm definitely looking at Aiden here. I like to target, centers, that can rebound and score a little bit versus Sabonis. You get a double for Aiden at a -150 right now. His rebound props. Let's take a look at him, right? So I'm looking at Aiden here. Oh shit, I forgot all about Jeremy Grant. Oh, okay, this is going to be one then. This is going to be one. Yeah. Fox steals at 1.5. Oh, I like Fox. I got interest in Fox steals, and you could definitely look at SGA steals. SGA. His steals pricing at 2.5. So interesting spots. It is some interesting spots here, right? It is some interesting spots here, right? So let's look at the. I just want to go head to head in this one here, right? So these teams played in October. I mean, November 8th. He had 18 points here versus I imagine that was Sabonis, and then he had 10 rebounds, right? So he hit the double. Sure. Well, how many fouls did he have? He had 5 fouls that game. So you got to keep your fucking hands to yourself. Good game. Turn me up. First time tapping in. For sure, man. Tap in, drop a like, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. And it is what it is, bro. Glad to have you. Right? He did have five fouls in that game. He played 41 minutes, right? So Pat say welcome, bro. Say welcome. He did have 5 fouls in that game, man. And then 41 minutes. That's what I like to see. Leaving them out there, whatever the case may be. 9 defensive rebounds, 1 offensive rebound, right? So I mean, it's worth the stab. If you ask me, it's worth the stab, right? The double there. Sabonis, let's take a quick look and see what Sabonis did that game. The 8th rebounds. Sabonis had 11 rebounds. What were they doing? How many points did Sabonis have that game? Sabonis had 27 points that game, though. Sabonis played 39 minutes. That must have been an overtime game. Was it the overtime game? He played 39 minutes. And then what's his name played 41 minutes. That must have been the overtime game. Interesting, right? So I like those guys. I like him for a double-double. I know I couldn't talk off of that. I like him for a double-double. Jeremy Grant, right? Jeremy Grant points up. Jeremy Grant points up. So this is a different, right? At the end, this is a different game here. So let me rewind it back. Right? Because there was no, and shout out to Anthony Simons because he's been getting up for me. Yeah, I'm gonna like Anthony Simons, man, straight up. You could take his points and or his threes, right? So I'm gonna have strong interest in Anthony Simons here. All right, I'm taking his threes on GP. You got to take him. He's got back-to-back games with 7 3-point makes. Yeah, I like his threes, right? What's up, Mr. DraftKings? Yo, yeah. So give me the over 3.5 threes for him first and foremost, right? And you can look at his points as well. His points going to be sitting at 26.5. It just is what it is. You can't deny it, right? Yeah, everybody jumping on those Fox deals, which rightfully so. But yeah, the threes for this boy here, I can't talk you off of it, right? He's got 13 attempts here, 14 attempts here. Yeah, I'm gonna like the threes for Anthony Simons for sure. Okay, and then Grant, I'll be looking at Grant. Okay, the 3 highest usage players on this team. These guys will have to go out here, make some noise. I know Jeremy Grant. I know. So it's a different team than it was last time these 2 teams played because Anthony Simons didn't play that game. So, but let's go to head-to-head, right, for points. Jeremy Grant had 38 that game, right? Jeremy Grant had he hit 5 threes and he was 12 for 25. So he got hot on their ass, right? So he got hot on them. I thought that got to be an overtime game because he played 40 minutes. So Paulo on free throws made. I didn't look at it, but if you like it, I'm quite sure the numbers probably back it up. So I'll go back and check that out in 1 second. But yeah, Jeremy Grant, 21 points. It's not out of rim possibilities. He's hit this number the last time these 2 teams played. In the last 10 games, he's been right there, hovering around it, or right there. He's got a 20 here, 17 here, but he's been right there. So I couldn't talk you off of that. And then on the flip side, you got Fox and you got Sabonis. You know what those 2 are gonna do. They have to do the. They have to have the. These 2 guys got the highest usage. If one of these guys, the Sabonis and or Fox don't show up, them motherfuckers don't win, right? So Mo say, what about the win? Man, coming off of Christmas, this could easily be a trap game. Tell you the truth, it could easily be a trap game. You never know. You never know, bro. The motherfucking. Let me see. 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 Let me Portland Trailblazers could come out there and smack their ass up off of Christmas. But I this ain't nothing I'll be betting. This ain't nothing I'll be betting here. I won't be betting no games on this unless I bet it live. So, you know, I would lean towards where they at. They at Portland. I would lean towards Sacramento, but I can't bet this game pre-flop. Not yet. Nope. I can't bet this game pre-flop. I cannot. Fox is in a really good spot, though. Fox in a really good spot. Fox in a really good spot. I look to the highest usage players. I'll tell you the truth. Me, if I'm betting this game, I'll bet props from this game. It's De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis, and those three from Portland. That's it. I'm not fucking with no more of them. Keegan Murray's and all that shit, I want nothing to do with you. Maybe some Monk. Monk coming back. Monk playing today, right? Yeah. Let me see. Monk's supposed to be in, right? Let's see. Donovan Mitchell. I know I seen something on Monk. Joel Embiid out tomorrow. Giannis questionable for Wednesday. He might not play. Monk is available to play. Yeah, Monk is in. So yeah, Monk is in. So yeah, man, it's just I might just live bet that game, man. If anything, I'll probably live bet it. And like I said, judging by the minutes that these guys played against each other the last game, they went to overtime, man. Straight up. They went to overtime. So it's gonna be a live betting situation for me or nothing, right? Going back to the going back to the last game of the night, which would be the Charlotte Hornets and the Clippers, right? Shit. I can only look towards the Clippers here. Terry Rozier is in today. Like I said, a lot of spots ain't just jump out to me, and I'm noticing like, man, shit not jumping out to me like, probably just want to, I don't know, man. It might be one of those fishy days, right? But I'm gonna say, I have no choice but to like Terry Rozier in this spot. The usage is there for him. I have no choice but to like Terry Rozier in this spot for the simple fact that you got James Harden running the point. He might get a switch on man, or he might get some Westbrook off the bench, which neither one of those guys scare me defensively versus Terry Rozier. So I have no choice but to like Terry Rozier points or his threes, right? His threes sitting at 2.5. He's 50% to this number in his last 10 games. And his points, he's 60% to this number in his last 10 games, right? But that about sums it up. I mean, I like Terry Rozier in this spot. I ain't gonna lie. His attempts has been there. Anytime your points props in at 23 and you take it 20 shots, I'm gonna have interest, right? Versus Indiana, he took 26 shots. Toronto, he took 20. He took 10 shots. He took 10 shots. He took 10 shots versus who? Philly. 25 versus New Orleans. So y'all get the drift right there, right? Terry Rozier has failed to exceed 23.5 points in 11 of his last 16 games on the road as an underdog. 21.6 a game is his average, right? So that's a little insights for you right there. On the road, he's averaging 21.6. So if you want to tease some shit down on the books and just take him for a dub or something like that, be my guest, right? Be my guest. Shout out to Nick Richards. He went out there and got that double-double versus the Joker. We could look at Nick Richards' rebounds here, right? Went out there and got 15 rebounds versus Denver. I think he can hit his rebound prop. I think he can hit the double-double. I would probably look at his rebounds first, then double-double. Or if you're playing on the books where you got the luxury of teasing it down, you can tease it down. His points prop sitting at 9.5, so you're gonna have to get the double-double for him. The book's tired of that bullshit. Double-double, you're gonna get the double-double at plus 210, right? You want to gamble? You want to gamble. Plus 210. I like it. I'll take the L. I took a chance for the double-double versus him versus the Joker. Even though the Joker ain't been looking right as of late, still went on ahead and took that chance. He's got 2 double-doubles in his last 10 games. And if you want to be technical, he's got 2 double-doubles on his last 3 games. He could be getting into a groove. I don't see a clear pathway for foul trouble for him. I'm gonna go ahead and add this to my bet slip here, the double-double. I'm gonna end up probably taking that, okay? I know y'all who've been rocking with me, y'all know that I like a lot of rebound props and assist props. I like peripherals, you know what I'm saying? Especially rebounds. It's just a me thing. However, what else we got here? And on the flip side, the Clippers, I can't talk you off none of those guys there, truthfully. And Zubac, if he gets the minutes or whatever the case may be, he's in play as well, right? Because to the center position, we know what they do, right? Charlotte giving up the fourth most points to the center position, and they are giving up the second most rebounds to the center position, right? And let's just take a look at the top 14, like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? All these guys are on the docket today. Washington, Charlotte, OKC, and the Spurs. All these teams are giving up the rebounds to the center position. All these teams are on the docket today, right? So that's the whole slate right there. I wanted to go back to. Let's go back to. Let's go back to the one play. Let's go back to the Paulo play, right? I wanted to take a look at the. So we don't have the free throws in here. I didn't know that. Well, that's all right. Because let me go back to the free throws here. I can look at the free throws. Where's this free throws at? Let's see. I was kind of curious about that. I see they got dunks up there. Paulo 4.5 free throws. Oh yeah. So his free throws has been lately 12 of 16 versus Indiana, 8 of 10 versus Milwaukee, 6 of 8 versus Miami, 4 of 6, and 3 of 6. That's versus Boston. Cleveland 2 of 3, Detroit 6 of 7, Cleveland 9 of 12, Brooklyn 7 of 9, Washington 3 of 3, Washington 2 of 3. Interesting. Okay, interesting. So he hasn't even reached this number versus Washington, right? On one more quick look at the injury news, because it's 5 o'clock. Injury news should be rolling in. Okay. I think I'm gonna take a stab at the Jonas PRAs at 5 and at 24. I'm gonna take a stab at that, right? Points and points and rebounds. What's y'all got to play? Where's the play? Points and rebounds. Points and rebounds for Jabari Smith. I should have got this shit earlier, man. Clint Capella rebounds. Jabari Smith rebounds or points. Carthy Towns rebounds or points. Yeah. we capping it off now, Tiffany. What's up, though? Aiden rebounds on 11.5. I like it, but I probably won't be putting it on here. I like it, though. Zubac rebounds, I like it. Nick Richards rebounds, I like it. Shit. Nick Richards rebounds, I like it. Do Fox what? 3-pick locks? What you mean? Oh, 3 picks for underdog? Yeah, I like to go for 3 picks. You talking about for underdog, right? Or 3 points picks. I was knocked out because I was up in LA doing research. For sure, no problem. Steals and blocks. Steals plus blocks. I like Laurie Marketing threes today. Fox steals. Fox steals. I'll get you a 3-pick. Claxton rebounds. Yeah, they in play. I didn't really go to them, but they in play. I was looking at his blocks and steals. I know Duran gonna be playing. Scare money don't make no play. Let's go for sure. Nick Claxton free throws. Let's cook something. For sure. Let's see. My plays that I had over here. What do I have? Spencer Dinwiddie assist. Trae Young assist. They don't have Spencer Dinwiddie assist out. Trae Young assists. You like Dylan Brooks threes? I can't bet his threes. What is his three sitting at? 1.5. That's doable. That's doable. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go on cat rebounds. I'm gonna go cat rebounds and Trae assists. I'll take Richard's rebounds. I'll take Richard's rebound. So we got Dylan Brooks 3-pointers made out there. He said, "Let's go 3-pick all superstar scorers." He said with no blowout potential. Jaren Jackson. I like Jaren Jackson blocks and steals. I got Jaren Jackson over here for blocks and steals. This is what I got Jaren Jackson for. 1 point, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 block, and 1 steal at a plus 152. Stewart threes. And I like Jackson rebounds. I mean blocks and steals. He's been killing this motherfucking team. Blocks and steals. So that's why I got Jaren Jackson for. All which they won't give you on none of this shit here. They won't give you that on. And then CJ McCollum threes, right? Head to head versus his team. He's been hitting the threes. He's hit 6 threes or more in 4 of his last 5 games versus his team. They don't have his threes on PrizePicks. So he's hit a nice hefty amount of threes versus his team. And then, like I said, Jaren Jackson here, his blocks and steals versus this team is at 2.5. He's 90% to this number in his last 10 games versus this team. So I'm on that 2.5 blocks and steals for him, right? Wimby 2.5 blocks. Couldn't talk off of that. I don't know if they got that up or not. That might be on Underdog or something like that. Plays I got in there: Jonas Valanciunas, points, rebounds, and assists more. It's probably gone. It's probably up. There's probably too much money was coming in on that. Jabari Smith, over points and rebounds. Clint Capella over rebounds. Trae Young over assists. Karl-Anthony Towns over rebounds. Nick Richards over rebounds. Yeah, they probably take stuff on and off. But I can still get it on the books though. That's why I go right back through the comments. I go right back through the comments and just start taking the picks because they're still right here. They're still right here. Right? Let's look at some of these combos. Matter of fact, let me put this in real quick. I got like 15 minutes, man. I got like 15 minutes. So let's see. Then the books threes. I'm gonna end up playing that on the books. Then the books threes. Yep, I'm gonna end up playing that on the books, man. He's 70% to this number, and this is gonna be a pace-up matchup here, man. It's gonna be up and down, up and down. His points in at 11.5. That might be the play. His points might be the play, but in this matchup, but his threes. I knew Vucevic was going to be out. I knew he was going to be out. I said that shit. All right, well, Drummond. We know what it is. It's Drummond. It's Drummond. Drummond about to go ape shit. Capella was getting a lot of rebounds anyway, but Drummond about to go ballistic tonight, bro. Drummond about to go off. Drummond about to go the fuck off. Let me get this play in real quick, man. Yeah, yeah. The Bulls called up one of the. I knew he was gonna be out because the Bulls called up one of their young prospects, man. So I fuck around and take Capella up off my shit, man. I'm scared of Drummond. I'm scared of Drummond, man. That motherfucker can rebound from hell. I'm gonna go on Franz Wagner too. I like Franz. Um, they took them motherfuckers down, man. I'm gonna have to wait. They took 2 of my people down. So what our news we got? Yeah, Drummond should go crazy, man. He ain't got no choice. He should go crazy. I'm gonna have to wait for them to put him on the books now, but I'll be live betting it for sure. Damn, what was I finna do? Damn. So the 111s I got here is Jaren Jackson Jr. 111, right? Plus 152. Nick Claxton 111 plus 152. Drummond 111. Drummond gonna be a 111 candidate plus 152. Miles Turner 111 plus Claxton 111. Caruso and let me see. Jalen Johnson is a 111. Jalen Johnson is a 111. So what we rocking with? A three pick? I got a 3 pick. I mean, any one of those 3 right there. Any one of those 3, or you could take Jabari Smith Jr. points and rebounds. I mean, 2.5 threes for CJ McCollum. Double for Jonas Valanciunas. Dinwiddie's assist. Dinwiddie's assist. I like his assist. 2.5 blocks of steals for Jaren Jackson Jr. Fred VanVleet, 8.5 assists or 2.5 threes. Clint Capella rebounds. Clint Capella rebounds at 10.5. Nick Richards 9.5 rebounds or a double. Karl-Anthony Towns double in play. So any one of those plays right there, or any few of those plays. No problem, broski. No problem. Other plays I do like. Franz Wagner. I'm just not gonna pull the trigger today. For some reason, I don't know. It just feels off to me. But his 25 points in play, he's hit it 30. He got back-to-back 30-point games for versus these guys here. A lot of people on Claxton rebounds. I couldn't talk off of that. I want to go to Karl-Anthony Towns points at 21.5, but I guess I'll fall back. Rudy Gobert, 24 for Wagner ain't too high. It's just that, man, and like I said, he's gotten there. He's gotten there in back-to-back games versus this team. Real back-to-back games versus this team. He's gotten there. It's not too high. That's the first play that jumped out to me today. Looking at his points, head-to-head versus this team, 31 and 31. And then some of the numbers here pointing towards it, like small forward. Washington give up the most points to the small forward, the most rebounds to the small forward, and the most assists to the small forward. So, I mean, and it's been panning out. It's been panning out, bro. It's been panning out. He got back-to-back 31-point games from the versus them. I don't know. That's the first play I seen today too, bro. That's the first play. How you feel about Wendell? Is he on the minutes restriction or anything? Yeah, he's still on the minutes restriction, man. I looked at that shit earlier. His minutes he's played, and it's all over the place. And then he's got Goga Batadze behind him, who's a really good defender. Like they not in a hurry to give Wendell Carter all those minutes no time soon. He had 16 minutes versus Indiana, 21 versus Milwaukee, like 23 versus Miami. I'm gonna just wait, man. You gotta wait. I gotta wait. I gotta wait for him. I gotta wait for him. Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for him. Paulo in play too, though. Paulo in play too. Those are only two guys I'm looking at on the Miami side. I mean, on the Orlando side. Paulo and Franz. I don't want nothing to do with none of them other motherfuckers. Nothing to do with them. Now Bruce Brown is gonna be out, and what's the name should get the start. What's his name? Is it Nemhart? I want to say Nemhart gonna get the start. He played 30-something minutes last game. 36 minutes last game. That'll solidify a few more minutes for Buddy Hield. And Mathurin, his minutes been all over the place. Miles Turner, his points in play. Okay, his points in play here. Yeah, just wait for him. Wait for him. Cade, I looked at some of Cade's numbers. It didn't jump out to me. Why is Jaren Jackson suspended? Why is that number suspended there? Let's see what's going on. Anytime we get something suspended, is it locked up? Something happened. So somebody's in or out or some shit, right? Let's see. Oh, Marcus Smart. He's starting today. Plot twist here. So that's gonna push. That's gonna push. That's gonna push. Bam. That's gonna push Bang to the 3. Or ooh. Interesting. This motherfucker starting today. Nurkic should be probable. Doncic probable. Cody Zeller available to play. Justin Champagne will remain in the starting lineup. Larry Nance out. Jalen Williams in. Victor in. Bush out. Pistons will start. Ooh, Durant start. Shit, my boy starting. It's rush hour now, man. All right, well, let's see if they got the rest of my plays back on here. Capella. They took Capella all the way down. That's crazy. I'm heading over here to Underdog. I'm going to do a 3-pick on Underdog, which will consist of man, the Smith Jr. is so chalky today. Jabari Smith Jr. so chalky today. I got to play in multiple ways, man. They took that shit down on underdog. They just got his points and his rebounds separate. Shit. I'm gonna end up taking this shit. I'm gonna end up taking this point separate over here. Where's my plays at again? Fred VanVleet's supposed to crush that assist prop. Just letting y'all know that. He's supposed to, man. 8.5. He's supposed to crush that. Now, you come out there acting funny then. Damn. That was crazy right there. Marcus Smart starting. I might still take a stab at it. I don't know, Tiff. I might still take a stab at it. All right, man. I'm going to get ready to get up out of here, man. Marcus Smart likely to have his minutes monitored. Karl Anthony Towns, a game Towns decision. No, I'm not playing him. I'm not putting him on my shit, man. Straight up. I'm not putting him on my shit, man. Sit your fat ass. Moran should get over 27.5 easily. Yeah, he's just is. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm taking him off, man. No, I ain't tough. I ain't definitely anything like that. These people crazy. I want to. Did they get Drummond on the books or what? They had plenty enough time to put a line out there for Andre Drummond. His rebounds coming out at 9.5, without a doubt. Drummond, his shit coming out at 9.5. They don't even want to put this shit out. They're scared. They ain't even got his shit out yet. Let's make money. All the wrong people got 30 points yesterday. Didn't even come close. Like, what the fuck? I know, right? Ah, shit. I'm looking for Jalen Johnson 111 too. I guess we won't get that. He might be on the minutes limit, so I'm gonna stop looking for him. I'm gonna stop looking for him because he might be on the minutes limit. This is his first game back. I'm gonna stop looking for him, man. Straight up. Yeah, that's why yesterday they was like, Buddy was like, pick a game to the money lines and shit. Man, I can't pick them. I mean, shit. I gave him one game that's supposed to won. They won the Miami Heat, and I seen you had messaged me. I was asleep. Shit. And I turned around and what's name ass was out. You was like, here we go with the Jimmy Butler bullshit. I'm like, all right, here we go. So Jimmy Butler ended up being out. Finna put one together real quick too. Real quick. Let's do this real quick. Um, how many games we got coming on early? Let's see. How many games we got coming on early? Let's put a parlay together, man. A $5 parlay, a $10 parlay, or some shit. Uh, the first two games coming on. Okay, I ain't gonna too much sweat it. The first two games. Let me see. Hmm. 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 Okay, I got some plays in here I want to fuck with. Okay, let me see. Do I got some plays here I want to fuck with? Yeah, some juicy, bro. Let me see. What's his name? All right, let's see. What is this largest comeback shit, man? Damn, this is some shit. Yeah, I can't look at that right now. Oh, they're breaking out everything, ain't they? They're bringing out everything. Damn. Damn, I didn't even see all that. I'm not to be checking that shit out. Okay, let me see something. Spencer Dinwiddie double plus 400, man. Damn. Yeah, that's new. That's new, Tiff. Spencer Dinwiddie double plus 400, man. Straight up. Damn, I want to pull the trigger on that so bad. They do. They do. They've been due all year. Let me find out you from the D. It's time. They can fuck around and get these boys. I don't know exactly who they could who to single out. They should be able to mess around and get Brooklyn today. I know they wasn't getting I knew they wasn't getting what's the name in them last game. Damn, man, I might come back to that Spencer Dinwiddie double. Let's go with the Jaren Jackson 1-1-1, right? I think that's a damn good bet. For sure, just having fun. I think that's a damn good bet there. Marcus Smart, he's probably a 1-1-1 guy too, man. His minutes limited though. So let's go with the Jaren Jackson 1-1-1. One block, one steal, one assist. Let's see if we can get that there. Let's go with Wemby's 1-1-1 minus 215. I'm putting that shit in a parlay for sure later on in a minute. Watch. In the bankroll building parlay, it's going in for sure. Wemby 1-1-1. Not a lot of plays. Yeah, not a lot of plays. I think I really want. Like, not a lot of plays I thought I was gonna like. I know one I'm gonna like here. It's going to be we should probably get a plus 200 for that. Let's go with the double for let's go with the double for Ayton. That should be a minus 150, 145. Let's go with the double for Nick Richards. That should be a plus 200. Plus 210. That's 3 legs. I want to say Jabari Smith Jr. Let's go to his combos. Let's go to his points, and I know we're gonna catch him. You got to keep watching. You got to keep looking, and then that game don't come on till later on either. Points and rebounds, alternate points and rebounds. Don't forget y'all can alter some points and rebounds. I'm gonna go with the 24.5. 24.5 points and rebounds for Jabari Smith Jr. in this parlay, right? 24.5. I mean, if you just want to be doing something, I could see. I mean, you could go double here for But that shit's probably too much, man. I mean, let me see. You can go double for Rudy at a minus 180 on the parlay side. I think that's okay. 5 legs, minus plus 3,000. You're gonna get, but you don't have to put that in there either. Just take what you like. Jan Jackson Jr., you can take this shit down if you want to, but I think he's gonna hit it. 1 steal and 1 block. Let's see. Jaron Jackson Jr., 1 steal and 1 block, 1-1-1 shit, right? DeAndre Ayton, double-double. Nick Richards, double-double. Over 24.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Rudy Gobert, double-double. So I think that can happen, right? I think these plays can happen, you know? Let me get out of here. All right. Tomorrow we got like 6 or some games tomorrow. Make sure y'all bring a play. Bring a play tomorrow. And it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. All right, y'all. Peace, man. Peace.